Today we're test driving the all-new Acura ILX and I'm going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. As you can see right now, I have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank, my fuel range is estimated to be 559 kilometers before I run completely out of fuel. You'll also notice I have my trip meter on the bottom and it currently reads 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete, and after that we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. Now let's do a highway fuel economy test to see what the lowest fuel economy we can achieve in the Acura ILX is. As you can see, I've just reset my average fuel economy and that's why it read 0. We'll be doing this test over several kilometers, and at the end we will check our fuel economy gauge to see what the lowest fuel economy we achieved was. So let's get this test started. The reason we did this test over several kilometers is to average out our uphills and downhills as we drive. If we only did this test for 2 or 3 kilometers, then a lot of those kilometers could either be uphill or downhill, so by doing it over a long distance, we're able to average out those uphills and downhills, as I mentioned. But as you can see, we've just completed our test, and the lowest fuel economy we were able to achieve so far in the ILX is 5 liters per 100 kilometers. We just spent the week testing the Acura ILX, and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see, we've driven a total of 480 kilometers, and our average fuel economy according to the vehicle is rated at 8.4 liters per 100 kilometers. You'll also notice that we have our fuel light on down at the bottom here, and our remaining fuel range is 38 kilometers. You'll notice over here we have almost no fuel left at all. We're almost at the last bar of our fuel indicator before we reach empty. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning or the heating on at all, but I have had the sound system on the whole time. Also worth mentioning is I did around 60% of my driving in the city and 40% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. You'll notice we're at the fuel station right now, and we're going to fill back up, and based on that we'll do some calculations to get a better idea of how much you can actually expect to spend on a full tank of fuel, as well as your actual fuel economy based on my driving. As you can see, we spent $46.33 to fill up 39.3 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.179 per liter. As you can see, we spent $46.33 to fill up 39.3 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.179 per liter. Also worth noting is the fuel tank capacity of the ILX is 50 liters or 13.2 gallons. First, let's calculate our kilometers per liter number to get an idea of how many kilometers you can travel on every liter of fuel. To do that, we'll take the 480 kilometers that we've driven so far and divide it by the 39.3 liters of fuel that we filled up. So 480 kilometers divided by 39.3 liters gives us 12.2 kilometers per liter. That means on every liter of fuel, you can expect 12.2 kilometers of driving. Now let's calculate our actual fuel range based on my driving. And we'll do that by taking the 12.2 kilometers per liter number that we achieved and multiplying it by 50 liters, which is the fuel tank capacity of the ILX. So 12.2 kilometers per liter multiplied by 50 liters gives us 610 kilometers or 379 miles. That means on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 610 kilometers of driving. Now let's calculate our cost per kilometer, and we'll do that by taking the $46.33 that we filled up for and dividing it by the 480 kilometers that we drove. So $46.33 divided by 480 kilometers gives us 0.09. That means every kilometer in the ILX costs us 9 cents Canadian. And finally, let's calculate the cost of a full tank of fuel. First, let's do it for Toronto, Canada, where the fuel price is $1.179 per liter. So $1.179 per liter multiplied by the fuel tank capacity, which is 50 liters, gives us $58.95 Canadian. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Toronto, Canada, would cost you $58.95 Canadian. Now let's cross the border into Detroit, USA, where the fuel price is $2.30 per gallon. So $2.30 per gallon multiplied by the fuel tank capacity, which is 13.2 gallons, gives us $30.36 US. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to flip in Detroit, USA, would cost you $30.36 US. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our channel for more great fuel economy content. Also, you can watch our fuel economy review on the Acura TLX and the Acura MDX on our channel.